Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the love coming spread for all of my Virgos out there for the week of September 8th to the 14th. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Ooh, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my Virgos during the week of September 8th to the 14th? What kind of love is coming towards my Virgos during the week of September 8th and to the 14th? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. So, right off the bat here, we got the Eight of Cups. So someone has walked away from a potential relationship that they were dealing with. They walked away from it, you know, and what they decided to do in walking away from it is, this seems like, you know, just what I'm picking up here is that we got the Magician card right next to it here. And so what they've decided to do is take matters into their own hands, so to speak, and manifest the type of relationship that they want, if you will, because they weren't so lucky in love before and they kind of had to turn their back on it. And they're using this to manifest what they consider to be a soulmate connection. Okay, this soulmate connection seems to be you. Okay, they're manifesting. They're using their will to manifest a soulmate connection that they think you are, and trying to really get your attention. Probably really trying to convince you of that. So you're probably going to run into an individual that's really, if you run into someone that's like, oh yeah, you know, we were really meant together, we were soulmates. That's probably who this individual is. This person that walked away from their situation. Now, they walked away from it. You got the Devil card here because the situation was toxic. Okay, it was a toxic relationship here. Possible substance abuse issues, alcoholism, you know, drugs, maybe opioid abuse. There was something that was there that caused them to walk away from this particular relationship. And they're trying to manifest a soulmate connection with you. Okay, this individual is an air sign individual, Queen of Swords individual. That is a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. Now, what's interesting about this here is that they, again, they're cutting right through the bullshit, right through the crap. They felt like whatever this relationship was that they were dealing with, it was problematic to the point where they had to walk away from it. They weren't left. They themselves extrapolated themselves out of that particular situation, and now they see you as a possible soulmate. Maybe you were counseling this individual, consoling rather this individual about their problems, and you know, the more they got to thinking about it or something, the more they kind of realized, like, maybe me and you have a connection, maybe there's something here. So again, they've manifested this type of they've attached themselves, if you will, to you, because they see you as a potential soulmate, because, you know, of maybe the consoling you were giving to them. They kind of took a step back and said, wow, you know, maybe this is, maybe, you know, and they're approaching it from a completely logical perspective. They're completely being logical about it, which is kind of wild, actually. In addition here, we got the Ten of Pentacles. So not only they're looking at you like a potential soulmate, I mean, they're pretty much like, hey, you know what? Let's start a family together. Let's start a family, long-term, children, the whole nine. Now, with that being said here, again, I don't want to use the word rebound here, but it does appear that they've attached yourself. They attached themselves to you. out of a need to pull them out of the dark place that they were in. May want to be a little bit careful here, though, because, again, this person came out of a very toxic relationship here, and they've shut that down. They got counsels from you, and now they're like off to, okay, so what color you want to what color you want to paint the drape? What color you want to paint the living room? You know, what kind of drapes you want to buy? I mean, they've moved from that to this real quick. And so it's not so much as it is maybe a rebound as it's just that they've transferred all of that, all those hopes and dreams, and transferred them over to you because you appear to be a more rational, reasonable individual, and they're approaching this from a very logical perspective. That's cool. Just be a little careful that we don't have some kind of unhealthy attachment that they have to you. All right. So with that being said, and that's that air sign individual. We have a fire sign individual. Okay, a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. That we have two fire sign individuals. So one, again, is looking at this whole thing, looking at the long game. They're seeing you, they're interested in you, and they're willing to kind of play the waiting game, the long game out. And then you have another fire sign individual here, which is a Knight of Wands, that is not so much willing to wait to the long game. Very impulsive, very passionate, very fiery, wanting to move quickly, like and they're like, hey, listen, they're not willing to play the waiting game the way that the King of Wands was. They want theirs and they want it now. You know what I mean? So they want you to know, listen, they're very passionate about the potential connection that you guys have together, and they're looking to pursue it today, right now, this minute, this second type of thing. So anybody that's kind of pushing up a little bit too hard, that's probably who that is. All right? So with that being said here, let's see what kind of strengths that you're going to be working with during the week of September 8th to the 14th. What kind of strengths are you going to be dealing with during the week of September 8th to the 14th? What kind of strengths are you going to be dealing with during September 8th to the 14th? What kind of strengths are you going to be dealing with during September 8th to the 14th? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Wow. Okay. Okay, so Temperance. You're looking for an equal give and take. You're looking to receive. You're looking to give, but you're looking to receive as well. You put it out there, you want to receive it. Also, you look at the Justice card here. You're looking for some truth to be revealed. And again, doubling down on an equal give and take. You're definitely looking for an equal give and take. And you're definitely looking not to kind of playing the games. You want there to be a sense of truth. Because we got the Six of Wands here. You want to recognize victory. You want to recognize victory. You want this to be the one, and you want everybody to know about it. You're like, listen, you're going to put the work in, and you want a type of relationship that you can kind of wear on your sleeve to say, hey, listen, this thing is great. I'm loving this. We're together. This is fantastic. So you want that type of recognition that, hey, you're in a really solid relationship, that of the envy of everyone, so to speak. We got the Fool card here. So you're looking to take that leap of faith that it takes to get that outcome. Now, we got the Three of Pentacles here. And that tells me that there's a possibility that this person you may have already met at the place of your work. You may have been introduced to this person at your place of work here. Again, these are all your strengths. So it's you're not opposed to connecting with someone from your job if need be. So you're open to a situation now. If it starts to get kind of crazy, okay, remember, these are all your strengths. Starts getting a little crazy, out of pocket, we got the Hangman here. You're not afraid to put the brakes on this bad boy. Say, wait a minute. This is a little bit too crazy for me. You're not afraid to back out. Because again, remember, you want to recognize victory here. You want people to recognize, look how great my relationship is. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it fantastic? You're looking for that kind of recognition at the moment here. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, You got the Empress card here as well. So that tells me that in addition here, fertility, abundance, possible children with the right individual. if need be. So you're really looking for something here of some substance, of some quality, and you also got the Ace of Pentacles here again. So if an opportunity presents itself, you recognize a good opportunity when it comes your way, you're willing to take it. But remember, you want this recognized victory. So anything that's not really going to kind of make people kind of stand up and say, "Wow, you guys make a great couple." You're looking for that. You're needing that right now, and because that's what you want. It's not so much, as a matter of fact, it's what you need. It's what you want. You want that type of recognition that, yo, you guys look great together. Oh my God, you guys are so cute. That type of thing. You're looking for that type of recognition right now. So with that being said, let's see what type of things from your past that could possibly affect the outcome of this particular situation. What could possibly affect the outcome of these potential love interests? What could possibly affect the outcome of this potential love interest? What could potentially affect the outcome of this potential love interest? Show me cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. Well, right off the bat here we got the Six of Cups. So that tells me that, again, if a secret admirer, someone from your past, were to come into your purview, you wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it, as long as it would be someone that where you would get your recognized victory, of you guys like being like the toast of the town, so to speak. If you got that recognized victory, then then it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. This you got the Five of Swords here. Okay, so if it's going to kind of give you that recognized victory, if you guys have good chemistry together, you're willing to fight for it, cool. If it's not going to achieve that goal, you're like, nah, get out of here. So that's pretty much, like I said, you're really looking to have that recognition and really have that opportunity. If it's not what you want, you'll pump the brakes and you'll move elsewhere. And finally, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And so, possibly before, in the past, really wasn't down to earth pertaining to being able to balance money and things of that nature. Now, again, in order to have that recognized victory, you have to be with somebody that's 9 times out of 10 going to be pretty good with their pentacles, pretty good with their finances, being able to be really down to earth and really be able to nurture those pentacles to grow into something, a bigger opportunity, something solid, some foundational stuff here. And if you're messing with someone that doesn't, again, give you the ability to basically have bragging rights, then it's pretty much that person's out of the running anyway. So with that being said, let's see if Spirit has any additional information they want to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information do you want to give my Virgo before I shut this thing down? What additional information do you want to give my Virgo before I shut this thing down? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. Boom, boom, boom. Whoa. So, right out the gate, fortitude. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Don't let nothing stop you from achieving this goal here. Again, recognize victory. So keep moving forward. Now, with that being said, I get the card too often, fragments. So, especially, and I really feel as though this is really pertaining to that air sign individual. We talked about fragmented perspectives. And this person seems to be a little fragmented. Just be a little bit careful. There may be a recognized victory here with this individual, quite possibly. I'm not saying it's not out of the realm of possibility, but this person's fragmented, for sure. Okay? And so you're going to have to be a little bit weary and make sure they're, you know, this thing has been able to be flushed out completely before you, if you're interested, move on in a relationship with this individual. You know, make sure all those fragmented pieces go where they need to go. Either they're reabsorbed into this individual where they can, in a healthy way, where they can move forward, or those fragmented pieces are sharded off so that, you know, they don't end up causing more harm than good to this individual. Again, so just make sure that you you know, you put in the time to make sure that this situation is going to be safe for you. And finally here, alchemy. I love this card, one of my favorite cards here. Transmutation, transforming from one thing into another. And again, the Spirit wants you to know transformation is taking place here. Transforming from one thing to the other, turning to lead to gold, that sort of thing, transmutation. And so with you wanting this recognized victory, you are moving towards a different aspect of your life, if you will. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing, doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It's just a progression, transforming a different, you're moving to a different phase. That's the right word, phase. You're moving to a different phase of your life right now. And right now, maybe you may be at the stage where you're feeling kind of a little bit, you know, a little bit selfish, you know, a little bit, you know, like you want to kind of be the toast of the town and say, hey, look at what I got. And again, it's not a negative, it's not necessarily positive, it just is what it is. And you know, you're at a different stage right now, a different phase, and this is just what you require at this particular point in time. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. Hopefully it resonated with you guys. If it didn't, please feel free to get a personal reading so we can figure out, you know, what's going on with your particular situation. If it did, hey, that's great, and you may want to get a personal so we can kind of, you know, see what else is going on, if anything at all. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll leave all the links below. My name is Adonis, and I'll see you next time, and thank you guys so much for your support. See you next time. Bye-bye.